Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday afternoon. So here we are with these two. He's in the hospital again, and she always needs more money for something else. Let's listen.
You want a ginger ale, baby?
Can I help you? Yeah, give us just a few minutes.
You can bring her a ginger ale?
Yeah, you want a couple ice?
Please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't lie, baby?
Yeah, you're welcome, my declutter. We're back in the hospital. We really need help with people to donate so I can get him a room for when he gets released later today. We ain't got a choice. So if anybody can help us out, his Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo is in the sticker. Cheryl, I told you at least 10 times no. You almost had a heart attack at the homeless shelter. That's why we're here. My bad. Well, we didn't get to keep our room. We ended up at the shelter. Fucking sick of playing games with this bullshit. I'm so sick of it I could puke.
What's wrong? I know how to get money.
I know.
All these people on here.
There's
He's always got to remind her that ain't no way to get money. You got to be nice on here. You can't cuss
too
people
many
out.
people for him. He has PTSD and he has anxiety. Too many germs. Too many people coughing all over. It's just, y'all have no clue. You couldn't begin to understand. Nope, I had to reschedule it because I'm afraid to leave him here because every time I do.
Apparently, she had some class she was supposed to go to today and was going to get a free laptop. But of course she canceled it because it's all lies.
They try to play this bully game on him and fucking make him feel some type of way, and I rescheduled it. Unfortunately.
My room.
Hold on, let me go look out. Well, he doesn't get his government assistance yet, so just be blessed that you are. Ma'am, he's not a veteran. What? I believe he sees plenty of doctors. Truth that. Social workers will say, well, we can get you a $1,200 apartment you ain't got no money for. Or send you to a homeless shelter that you just almost had a heart attack at. Why people don't understand, there ain't no...
So I listened to a lot of their live today, and what I'm picking up on is the doctors think he is not qualified for rehab because he's able-bodied and can get up and walk.
fucking resources at the hospital. None. If it was, we'd probably already have help by now. Way past that. We'd have your disability if that was the fact. Because
I'm not saying he can probably go to work, but she definitely can. But he is able to walk, and that's what they're saying.
no, what is something? We have nothing. So when you have nothing and have nothing, how is there a something in the middle of that equation, sweetheart? There's no equation in the middle of that of nothing and nothing. There's no something. I'm not going back somewhere where it almost caused my husband to have a fucking heart attack. Would you? Of course you would, Karen.
I absolutely would. If I had to go to a homeless shelter, I would, and I would not be begging strangers for money.
We know. Rita, he still feels weak and rough today. It's a week away. What am I going to do with him till then? Riddle that rattle, Joker. Cindy, he still feels weak and rough, and we're trying to figure out how to come up with $65 for a motel room because they're going to rush his ass out of here.
$65 for one night, and then what about the second night? Then you're going to be on begging again. Stay at the homeless shelter till your so-called apartment becomes available, or is that a lie too?
He still has 10 pounds of water weight pushing on his heart, and they won't even give him all of his medications that he needs, and they're rushing us out of here to the shelter where he almost had a heart attack at. You can't throw a trigger in somebody's face as a trigger and expect it not to hurt them.
But I was so ill at everybody that I just wanted to be away so I could relax and not be so stressed out. But I'm kicking myself in the ass for not going through with it because they were going to send me to a rehab facility and get everything I needed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Inpatient. Is that still...
She acts like she wants him to go to a rehab facility, but right there she said, oh my God.
Physical therapy been seeing you?
Not since I've been here.
And for physical therapy to come see you.
Travis, why didn't you? Don't worry about me. I'm not the one that just had heart surgery. I'll survive.
Well, I need it, baby.
I know you do. I want it for you. I don't want you out on the street.
And my mom bought me. I just want to be myself again.
You walk okay. So what is it that you want rehab to do for you?
Well, now my legs are like jello. I sat down the other day and I had to have 3 people get me up out of the chair because I couldn't get up.
He's putting on more strength for because he wanted out of here so I wouldn't be by myself, and he was pushing himself further than
We're taking on fluid, and
he can't even go up 3 or 4 steps without losing breath, getting dizzy.
Another thing is when he was laid up in that motel for 3 weeks, not walking around, he should have been on a low salt or no salt diet, and that's why he was putting on so much water.
He just had to come back to the hospital.
amongst other things,
That's what we've been trying to get him to do, and like that's what everybody didn't understand. I didn't. If it was up to me, he would already been there. But if they don't do, we're gonna need help. They don't directly drain it from your heart. They make you piss it out. Damn. Everybody's the internet physician. They needed to do some thoracic drain or some shit. I ain't
they've
never.
done it. They can drain your belly off, but that's a rare thing they ever do.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, the way it is. Duh, Missy. And he's got 11 pounds of water weight pushing on his heart. I think we all know that diuretics do that. But when you've been on them for most of your fucking life, they've got to trade them around and swap them around and figure out which ones will work and which ones won't. Because the Lasix has stopped working. The torsemide has stopped working. I don't give a shit what they're doing, Tarina. If it ain't me to pick on, it's somebody else. That's what they love.
I think they're still in high school or elementary school.
Because his lungs aren't full of water. It's it's the outside of them.
Did y'all talk about eloquence?
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, can I ask you a question? You might make a deal with me.
Yeah.
If you put him in the nursing home, we'll do whatever you ask. Put him in the nursing home for a while and let him get better while I can get on my feet and get us steady.
Yeah.
And we'll do whatever you...
Unfortunately, there's more to just...
Can we see what we can do then?
Somebody in a nursing home, you have to meet like certain qualifying things for insurance and all of these other things. So I understand and I hear what you're asking me to do, but unfortunately that's not an option.
It seems like it's not an option because he's not as disabled as he's acting, is what I'm picking up on.
Cardiac rehab.
What do you mean? Cardiac rehab facility.
Assisted living. He can't do that.
Assisted living costs
His insurance won't cover none of it?
because he doesn't qualify for those things. Insurance doesn't pay for assisted living anyway. People have like supplemental insurance, like plans that are paid for places like that. Your nursing homes. No, we have an inpatient rehab. It's not cardiac rehab. It's like an actual rehab floor that people go to when they've had strokes and stuff like that. But you don't qualify for that type of care.
And there you have it. He does not qualify for that type of care because he can actually get up and walk around, and he doesn't.
I tried to walk around with no
Beats all
walker,
ever
this
saw.
and that,
Yeah.
but all this has got me built up, and my legs are jello. I feel like shit. I had 3 people help me.
No, I'm not saying particularly that I think you're talking about the weight.
Yeah.
I still think
I've been out since whatever it was, the 14th, the 20 something or whatever, and my weight's been 222, 223, and jumped back and forth.
Yeah, your weight is up. I'm not trying to deny that.
then why does she come in here acting like they got all these resources they can offer when there's nothing? She's trying to make it to where I can't speak to that fucking administrator. Where's the office at for the administrator, do you know?
Okay, so here's my honest opinion. He gets out of the hospital, eats a bunch of salty food, gets a bunch of water weight, doesn't get up and walk around, move his body, exercise, try to keep himself moving, and then goes back to the hospital because he wants pain medicine. And I think that's just their scam is what they do over and over and over again. I'm not saying he is not sick. He's definitely sick, but he's not as incapable as they're making it sound. And right here, the doctors and nurses, I even have a second part, the doctor, you'll hear a lot of what the doctor's saying. They don't qualify for a lot of those services because he's not as disabled as he's making out to be. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Talk to you later.